but can I tell you how to run fast here? Yeah, so the line that I've been using, I actually picked up watching Michael Conti after last night's race. I'll talk you through my lap as I'm going around. Honestly, B Fixed and trucks, it's kind of the same line. So you want to, there are seams in the track, and going into both corners, you want to go down to the third seam from the wall, then let the car drift up and run around the second seam. There's a red banner on the outside wall in both. At that point, when you're right next to that banner, that's where you want to have the car or truck rotated well enough that you can hit the throttle, drive it back down towards the inside, and if you're doing it right, again, you'll be right down by where the third seam is. So it's a double apex that you kind of want to do. So you want to apex entering, and then apex again exit. Vertifilo it up, man. I'm trying, dude.
The air temp is 26 Celsius. The track temp is 40 Celsius. Okay,
Michael
John,
Conti does not stream on Twitch, but he was running in. The last 2 days that I've been in here, he was running in B Fixed. Did a 21.9 in qualifying, but you got wrecked. That sucks, dude.
Be on the inside. It's open. No, close. Line up behind the 14. Get behind the 14.
Yeah, I haven't gotten my qualifying times down too well, but I'm hoping that the Michael Conti line, Kevin Adams streaming on YouTube, reminds me I gotta plug the channel. I'm gonna do my YouTube intro here. Alright folks, so this is going to be a B Fixed race at Lucas Oil Raceway. It is a 60 lap race. I am going to start 11th in the number 9 car. So I'll be starting on the inside line. I'll try to talk a little bit through what I'm doing, what I'm thinking as much as I can. Gonna try to hunt the win if possible, but top 5 in this with a strength of field like this is going to be a really good finish. There goes the pace car, watching for the leader. And what I learned in the truck race is you're on the inside for the restart. You can make a lot of ground if you really cut aggressively down to the inside. As long as you can keep the tires under you, you can sometimes make up good time and get a position around the guys on the outside by doing that. And just like that, I got a couple spots. So now again, this is that third seam, so that's where you want to go down in. Let the car roll up. Cut back down to the inside again, third seam. Oh my goodness. Big stack up. So again, third seam, second seam,
Really, dude? Are you kidding me?
throttle, third seam. Second seam. Third seam, red sign, pick the throttle up.
Oh no, he's scoring.
Down to the third seam, exiting. I think I'm up in the top 10 now.
10th position.
Yep. And there's the yellow. Won't pit here. And so the other thing that I found out is that the left tires don't wear very much here, so this is definitely a track where you can get away with taking rides.
Okay, you were giving me room in the truck race, but then you come to here and give me none.
I got that. I didn't mean.
Short track tempers have been plentiful at this track. If there are any new viewers out there to the channel, welcome. If you don't follow, please go ahead and hit that heart. You'll get notifications about when I go live. You'll also see in the chat scroll by, or if you can hit exclamation mark YouTube, you can get a link to my YouTube channel. I don't limit my archive to subscribers. Everything in my archive is on YouTube, so you can get the full race archive, go back through and stuff like that. So if I'm not streaming, you can check out my old races. They all go up on YouTube. So I'd appreciate it if you subscribe there. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers. I'm at 79 right now, and once I hit 100, I'll be able to get a custom URL from YouTube to match my Twitch channel. So that's kind of the goal that I'm working towards right now. The other goal that I'm working towards, which is a long way off, is to average 75 viewers over a 30-day period. That's what I need to get partner status. But as you guys can see, I'm only at 23 right now, so I'm a long way away from that. Just trying to build up. Anyway, that's my little plug, and if you're watching this on YouTube,
all right, John. There's a car exit in the pits. Heads
a
up.
few times, hit the like button if you like what you're seeing. Really appreciate that.
Check mic 1, 2. Am I breaking up?
Yeah, you're good. Yeah, I couldn't hear it back.
Got a lively lobby. What up, Law Dog, man? Appreciate the hype there. I use the virtual crew chief.
13, it was bad before.
So if you punch in virtual crew chief on Google, you should be able to find it. But I think it's the crewchief.org. I'll probably drop that. And then if you guys want to know, about my equipment, I just got it set up.
P10. That was
Got on the channel homepage. I got Fanatec CSL Elite,
times are increasing. Come on, get
Fanatec shifter, and the Club Sport for the pedals. So, oh, you just want to host a Dega race, Law Dog. Nice. Very cool.
You're all good, Justin.
All right, here we go.
Go for it, Kevin. Good luck.
We're all stacked up. Try to get that cut down so that the inside lane doesn't get as much of an advantage on me.
Car inside. You've just done a 39.2.
Trying to hold him off on the outside line.
Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line.
Sorry, 11. Outside line's preferred. Oh, dang it. Sorry. I don't even know if it gave me X's for
I
that.
just see someone riding a wall. I was like, what's going on? Give us a bit of that.
Closed this time.
Man, I just like how you have a mile to check up and you don't.
Oh my goodness.
I tried to keep
Nice, congrats on the win, Law Dog, man. Very happy about that.
They will know where I'll stop them.
14, I am so sorry, man. I got the wall and that threw me off right into your right rear. I am so sorry about that. That's all on me.
You're going to be lining up behind the 11. Your road's open.
I didn't even get any X's for the contact. It was really light there. I hate that happened. That was really good racing with you. I was having a real good time.
Yeah, I didn't get any X marks with that. And I did check up a little bit, but I'm having to because I can't go anywhere.
So still on a 0X. Oh, I feel terrible.
You've just done a 39.4.
Just ruined that guy's race. There you go, JD Smoke. Thanks. Yeah, so this is my first time using the Crew Chief app. I'm not
I know Barrett can't go anywhere.
entirely sure what I think about it for oval racing yet. Overall, though, I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, and if I'm holding you up, just let me know. First time here.
That looked pretty bad.
Nah, you ain't holding me up. I
feel terrible. I think the 14. I'm sure the 14's just killed.
As quick as I am, I'm sure you can't go anywhere either.
Okay, John. There's a car exit in the pits. Heads up.
14, are you completely killed, man?
You blow up something for? Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, I've seen a couple other streamers using the virtual crew chief, and it seems pretty good. The road guys really seem to like it. On oval, the way that it does the lap times, can be a bit much because at a track like South Boston, it'll do the leader's time, and then it'll do the guy in front of his time, and then it'll do your time, and then it'll do the guy behind his time, and by the time they're done with that, the leaders hit the line again, and it's just perpetually chatting, which I didn't like it at first, but I think as I get used to it, it might actually be good. It was just a little bit jarring to have it going so much through the whole thing. The one thing is that hopefully, and it did, the other spotter didn't do it, hopefully if you're next to someone, it'll prefer the spotter to the crew chief lap
NASCAR
times.
is dumb, but they don't want people to die.
Yeah. What?
What? What? That doesn't even make any sense, kid.
What are we?
What?
The gap to Willis behind.
What are we talking about? All I heard, NASCAR is dumb and they don't want people to die.
I'm guessing that they weren't making any money.
Radio check, test 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
The gap in
I don't
front is
know.
now 0.1
Radio check, Earl, can you hear me?
Report.
Yes, sir, 1 to go. You're going to line up inside.
So here we go inside.
It's first time race here. It's been awesome so far.
Gonna have an opportunity to try to pick up a couple more spots, or at least one more, using that same restart strategy.
Big deep breath here, refocus.
So turn off the time trial callouts. Okay. Well, I actually do like them though. It's nice to have that lap info. It just got to be a little bit much at South Boston. I want to get used to it before I turn it off. The other thing that I like is that you still get your normal spotter pack, which is good because I do like having Chad, Knaus, and Earl Barbin in my ear.
Sorry, 20.
Still there.
So you get the virtual crew chief combined with it, but I did have to turn down the verbosity of my normal spotter.
Still there.
Oh, goodness
Still
me.
there. 8th place.
Can't go
Clear,
hard.
There we go.
So, Shake, I touched the wall there.
Up to 8th.
Caution.
And another caution. This is the eye-pacing
Get a deep breath.
150 here.
Yeah, I'm ready to show it.
Up to 8th place. Whew. Slowly working towards that top 5, guys. I'm going to try to get there for you.
Go ahead is now 0.7.
It's open.
I like this. I love the setup. So much better than the truck, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, I'm right there with you. Ian, I'm right there with you, man. These cars drive much, much better than the trucks. I've been really liking how the B cars have been driving at every track this year so far. This is a really good series.
Same. I mean, I'm loving Xfinity this season. Loving it.
I took about a year off of Xfinity because I was just focused on trying to get better with the A car all year last year.
Get the lucky dog.
And now that I'm back to running all 4 series, I'm really liking the Xfinity Series a lot.
Yeah, I wish I could run the A car, but I don't have an A license, so I'm mainly stuck to this so I can get my A back.
All right, buddy. Line up
This
behind the
is,
13.
I mean, this is going to be my main class I'm going to be focused on this season just because I'm, knock on wood, leading the
The gap
points.
behind is now
Hopefully
0.8.
continue to do that.
Last Monday, not this past Monday, but the Helldega week Monday, got my A license back, and then I
Okay,
lost
John,
like
there's a car exit.
Gravitated to the
Heads
beer
up.
series as well, yeah.
Helldega.
Well, I mean, I like the A series, and I'm running those as well. But I mean, the draft package in these cars are better. And you know, I definitely like. I'm better at Lucas Oil than I am at Sonoma.
One Sonoma race in this week.
Yeah, I've been getting a
Set up.
bunch of Sonoma in.
Sucks on the peak side.
I can't run that series yet, but I've been hearing so many people hate the Sonoma setup.
It's not the. I don't know that it's the setup that's the problem. The cars are just hard to drive because you've got so much power and the track is so slick. So it's really challenging.
And if I'm right, they took out even more downforce, didn't they?
Yes, they
A lot of
did.
driving with the throttle, which I absolutely love that. But yeah, it's a handful.
Caution flags 500 presented by
Yeah,
drivers at Lucas Oil.
Tires hooked up.
You get quote of the day, Snurlin.
Yeah,
That is it. That's quote of the day.
Like, are they in the 113s at all? Not even. It's 118, 117. Oh, wow.
So here we go.
And then I saw somebody in there at a 116. So I had like a 116.7. Yeah, 116 is the best I've seen.
Yeah, I was in Logan Clampett was in the race that I was in yesterday, and he was running 116s.
There's a car leaving the pit lane.
Go. You're on the outside, it looks like.
Okay, John,
You're gonna be
in the
lining
sky
up
in
Go.
gaps now, 0.4. That lap was a 47.6.
Yeah, I put a lot of practice laps in there yesterday, just trying to get better.
But yeah, 20 if you're looking to gain safety rating, run NIS when that opens up. You can run that with a C license, and those races are really long, so you'll gain safety rating if you run those.
Definitely. That's why I'm looking forward to NIS starting up again.
Here we go. On the outside, going to try the same thing. A little bit late to the throttle there, so I missed my opportunity to gain a position on the 18. Going to try to
Outside.
drive it in the corner though.
Still there. Hold your line.
Oh, couldn't get it off the corner.
Got a car high. You're clear outside.
Nice save.
You're welcome there, 18.
P7. You've just done a 23.0.
I did the save for him. So P7, he must have had a rear lock there. That thing just went around. P7, and I definitely want to be restarting on the inside at this track. Now that I've got the restarts figured out and I know what I'm doing. Trying to gain on these guys. Starting to figure this line out.
The guy ahead has just done a 22.7. The guy behind has just done a 22.7. That last lap was a 22.7.
Into the outside of Ian. Now looking to the inside. Just can't get the power down the way that I need to.
That lap was a 22.8. Inside.
Clear, clear.
Four's looking inside. Nothing doing yet.
P7, that was a 22.9.
What was that, Chris? And these cars are a lot looser than the trucks. They've got more power and they really dance around. Here's another yellow. No fuel, no tear off. I'm gonna try going 2 tires and see how that works. Works pretty well in the trucks.
Right now. Get behind the 2.
9, did I come down on you or check up too early? What was the deal?
You're gonna be
Yeah, we haven't had too many green flag laps on them, but I think I do want to put some on.
Behind the 2.
So I'll try
John,
2 and
you're
see how it
in.
works.
Smith in the gaps now, 0.8.
Everyone's going to come down and pit.
The leader's pitting now.
So we'll see how those 2 tires work.
Activate
I was
monitor.
right
The guy behind
behind
is
with the
now
9.
0.5.
You got into it, and I'm pretty sure that was Netflix, because you guys were pretty far away from each other.
And I'm looking for my pit board. What's my number? 9. There we go. Barely in the stall. A little bit of optional.
That's it, go!
P11.
Oh boy.
Pit exit's clear.
Maybe lining up behind at 14.
Did one guy stay
I
out?
love when my thicker guys are eating dinner while filling my tires.
Not P1 yet.
Yeah, I had a 13.
We have one staying out. So hopefully I'm P1 after, hopefully I'm be able
No,
to
almost.
get past him.
Did what you did.
We'll see how it works out.
In the pits.
Let's see how, yeah, see
The
the
2 tires can do.
lefts are only at 98.
That's half distance. You're looking good for fuel. P2.
Freight train, but
I think I'm going to be okay on 2 tires. Maybe he pitted earlier, I don't know.
Maybe the 9 stayed out, though, only changed the tires.
Yeah, I took 2.
yeah, my freaking left tires were both 99. Damn it.
Yeah, my left front was 99, left rear was 99. I was thinking about 2 tires, but I didn't want to take that risk.
Yeah, that's why I took it.
Speeding, Colin?
No.
So we'll see.
Rejoining.
Everybody
And I
doing a
had
good
to stop,
job.
and I hit the wall.
Long ways to go, fellas. Long ways. Nice.
Problem is that the
man.
8's got control of the restart, so I just got to make sure that I don't get past him on.
Hell, I wasn't even in
I
mine
can't
for
beat him to the
longest time.
line, but hopefully I can get in front of him.
I had to.
Much better to
and
have
I kept
control of the
going, hoping it would
restart.
Stop breathing. Then I hit the wall. I was like, oh,
We'll see how this goes. I will be very excited if I can
like the
get the
image
lead of this
froze
thing
on
and
the screen, or
hold
was
on to it.
I blame it on Silvestri. As soon as he started talking when we were on pit road, that's when it froze.
Front guys have been pretty good. It's going to be a tough one.
Don't talk
Okay,
again,
John,
make
there's a
breathe.
car exit in the pits. Heads up.
All right. Having the win actually inside is making me nervous.
That last
Thinking
lap was
about
at
this restart a little bit. We
47.2.
will be on the outside.
See what this
go
8
again.
does. I've raced with Josh. He's a good driver. Car's got a little bit of damage. Mine didn't have hardly any. I only had 1.7 seconds of repairs.
Needs to go up about 10 decibels. I don't know what
All right, Earl, all on you. Smash that gas pedal, they
All right. I've never been good at restarting on the outside of row 1. Here he goes. Thanks for the follow, mate.
P3. That was 44.6. Car low. Clear low. Power down low.
Trying to hold this one off.
Clear inside.
Got it for now. 5's inside of the 8.
That last lap was 22.8.
Now I got to try to get by the 8 as well. The 5 will run away.
Outside. Hold your line. He's still there. Hold your line. Still
Trying
there.
the slide job. Nothing doing there.
Hold your line.
Oh, goodness me.
He's still there. He's still there.
Now these guys are freight training on the outside.
Next car is Smith. Clear
Okay,
line.
yeah, good job.
Yellow,
Good
yellow.
job.
P5. That lap was 23.2.
We got a 2X there.
We're going to have to come around in 7.
It's fine, it's been my night.
Oh,
Hey, Chris, so sorry about that hit there.
Kyle Larson and Christopher
Man,
Bell are
dude,
both running
good
Kyle
job
Larson
out
paint
of it,
team,
man.
iRacing paint teams at the Chili Bowl. Awesome, that's cool.
Yeah, don't worry about it, man. I thought it was payback because I hit you.
Worry about the win at lap 62.
My bad for hitting
Fair
you.
enough.
Slid up the track when the guy in front of me didn't
So
go,
thank you again for the follow. If you guys could
Behind
drop
us,
some
racing is now 0.8.
thank yous in the chat for the new follower. I missed his name. I'll be sure to come back around and thank all the new followers at the end of the stream.
The road's open.
Ian, how bad you get it in that one, man? Now Josh decides to
Yeah, I
pit.
got some damage. We'll find out.
You're
But
gaining on the guy in
man,
front.
what
The
a
gap
ride.
is
So that puts me
0.6.
P3.
Fun for the 3 laps it lasted.
Yeah, that was some really good racing. I was on pins and needles the whole time. That was fun.
P3. That was 38.3.
So I got a 2X for something in that.
14. Got the lucky dog. We're gonna have a lap car coming outside.
Got to get a good restart and try to get after these two.
You're gonna be lining up behind at 14.
Gonna have less than 20 laps to go. Yeah, I know Bell runs iRacing. I've never seen Kyle Larson on here, but I'm sure he does it too. It's going to come a point where eventually
All right, John. There's a car exit
everyone
to the
that runs
pits.
NASCAR is going to have run iRacing or come from iRacing at some point.
Your lap times are increasing.
And,
Come on, keep your focus.
You know, with that said, you know, you're going to be watching guys racing on Sunday that you have raced with in, at least in the virtual arena, so that's going to be pretty cool too. Trying to calm the nerves and refocus for this restart. It's going to be right down towards the bottom, coming off of 4.
There's a car leaving
If I
the
can
pits.
get a good run, I might be able to get to the inside of Ryan and get him coming off
Just
too.
done a 48.0.
It's really, really, really tough though. And I know Ryan's a good driver, so making up that spot's going to be tough. Good looking classic scheme that he's got there, just flat black with the number 1. I noticed that a lot of the, you know, the guys who run up front, a lot of them run very minimalist
The gap in
schemes.
front is increased to 0.5.
Yeah, Rapala, man, it's fun. I like that it's all online, and I love the competition level. It's just so much better than any game that I've ever played where you race against AI. There's just no there's no thrill and no joy in beating AI. But when you're competing against other human beings, that's what it's all about.
Adam is reeling you in. The gap's now 0.1.
Yeah, he is reeling me. That's because he actually closed up.
Give those belts a good tug too, bud.
So here we go. And watch for how the 5's going to do this start.
Okay, John. The next car is Adam.
Got away from him at least.
P3.
Secured 3rd place. There's another yellow, dang.
Well, you're doing a good
Last lap
job.
was
I'll
at
give us an update on that car.
22.6, that ain't bad for a restart lap.
The road's open.
Yeah, the most famous driver that I've been in a race with was Denny Hamlin.
The gap in front is increasing. It's now
You do see some of
1.6
the
seconds.
pros come on in the off season, but I think they mainly run in the open setup series,
The car ahead is just
so I don't see him too much in
22.5.
fixed.
That was 33.9.
The ones that, you know, it is fun when you see the peak antifreeze guys drop down into the fixed series occasionally. I understand it though. I mean, if I was used to running
15.
tweak,
There's a
you know,
lucky
with
dog. Gonna have a lap car
personalized
coming from
setups
outside.
and, you know, could ring up my crew chief, or, you know, in Tony Stewart's case, ring up, you know, an employee and be like, hey, crew chief, put a setup on my car for iRacing.
to be lining up behind the 15.
I'd do it. What up, Dirt Rocket?
There's a car exiting the pits.
How's it
heads
going,
up.
man? Hey, there you go, Snurlin. What track was it on? See, man, everyone else has been getting to race with Tony Stewart. I haven't seen him on yet. I guess he just doesn't race in my time slot or doesn't race in my series. Oh well. So, we're getting down to it. It's just going to be like 10 to go. Okayama. Okay. Tony's a good road racer, man. He can wheel it. He's good at everything he does.
Adam behind is now 0.9.
Raced against Chase Bricko during Week 13 Dirt Legends. Very cool. How'd you do against him, JD Smoke?
The road's closed.
P3.
Yeah,
That lap was 46.9.
Tony Stewart is one of those guys who just loves to race. He'll go out there and race anything, which is pretty cool. So,
The gap in front is now
yeah, the
0.7.
guys that I remember from back when I was a kid watching racing was, Kenny Schrader. Ken Schrader would he'd run everything. He'd run like 800 races a year. It was nuts. He'd be doing the NASCAR stuff on Sundays, and then on Tuesday he'd go run something at a local track, and then Wednesday he'd be at another one, and Thursday he'd be over at I-70, and then he'd come over and do something at Tri-City Speedway, and then on the weekend he'd be back out at the
1 to go. I believe it'll be on the inside.
at where the Cup track was, and running on the local short tracks out there too. Yeah, Kyle Busch does it. So that's the thing. As much as I, especially early in the career, thought wasn't the biggest Kyle Busch fan, and I got a ton of respect for that guy's ability, and he just loves racing, and he goes out and does it, and I think that's pretty cool. So here we go. Once again, right next to the 5. Gonna try to get a better start this time. Spun my tires a little bit. That's got Kevin Adam having a shot at me on the outside.
42.2.
Run it right down to that seam.
Still there. Still there. Clear outside.
And he got me.
P4.
P4. Handful of laps to go. Solid top 5 if I can hold on to it. Gonna be 10 to go this time by. Dipping a little bit lower than I need to in the corner there. Good run off of 4.
That was 22.6.
I think Freddy's pretty well had this all race. Did you just say that I ran my fastest lap of the race? How about that? See, you get up in the track position, and then all of a sudden the car comes alive. I really do think that these, at this track,
22.4.
both the beef car and the trucks handle a little bit better on 2 tires, at least for a few laps.
Inside.
That 4 car is right on my bumper. Managed to hold him off going in there. Got to get the exit though. That's the trick, getting that drive off the exit. He's looking again. 7 laps to go this time by. Kevin Adam is working on Ryan Kuhn.
P4. That last lap was 22.8. Got a car low. Clear low. Car inside.
4 is all over my
Still
bumper.
there. Clear low.
Wasn't able to hook it up coming on exit there. I got him beat. It's going to be 6 laps to go now.
Quit chopping me.
I don't think I'm chopping you, dude.
22.9.
Dude, every time I get under, you like go to the bottom of the track.
I'm running my line.
Well, you know, you do have to change it when someone's under you.
Yeah, but I haven't gone down there when you've been under me yet.
Coming to 5
That
to
was
go.
22.8.
I realize that. But every time I do, you just chop my nose.
Whatever.
That's good consistency. Keep it up.
So this line definitely seems to take care of the tires better.
P4.
I'm actually closing in on Kevin Adam as we click off the laps, so might have a shot at P3.
Two to go. You've just done a 23.0.
There we go. Yeah, making him eat dust shuts him up real quick. White flag. Probably not going to be able to get third, but
That last lap was a 23.0.
sealing a top 5, that's a good way to finish the day. Day that started really rough, ends with 2 top 5 finishes. Just need to get through this last corner.
Nice win, Freddy.
Good win. Thank you.
Oh my goodness.
P4. Okay,
One
that's
lost
the
it
end.
coming
Good
off.
finish, mate. Well done.
Checkered flag, bud.
I'll take that.
Dude, this track is so much fun.
Great job, bud. Good job in the pits, fellas.
Definitely having a lot more fun at this track now that I'm figuring out how to drive it.
Ran terrible, but still in blessed.
All right, let's go take a look at. Yeah, I've seen Kenny Wallace race at my local dirt track too. Of course, my local dirt track is also Kenny's local dirt track. So here we go. Congrats, Fred. Yeah. Congrats, Freddy. Nice win. Okay, so let's take it back and we'll just watch the sequence from that last restart here. Plug the channel again. So, side by side with Kevin, and he was able to get the run off the corner better than I was able to. That put the, and Kevin was running pretty good there. Oh man. So here we go. I've got Silvestri behind me. And I'm just going to try to see, watching this, if there's anything that I can see from the video that I would actually justify him saying that I was chopping his nose. That corner exit is clean. Up to the high side. A little bit of contact back in the field there. Down to the inside again. I mean, he's close to my bumper. And there were a couple points where he almost was able to stick the nose in there. But it just didn't work. Right there, my bumper's down. Maybe there he considers that chopping his nose. I'm not sure that I would agree with that. It's just running my line. You're not in there. I'm not obligated to allow you to go inside. And here we go again. I mean, I think from this point forward, that might have been the last one, and that's definitely not chopping him off. Right here, he tried to get off the inside, but got loose. And then again, I'm clear. Yeah, Chris, I'm watching the replay, man. I think that I'm just racing my line. I don't think that I was chopping you off. I'm sorry you feel that way, bud. So, that was a pretty good race. Now, let me go back and take a look at my bonehead move that I think caused the first caution. Or no, it was the second caution. Yeah, it was when I turned the 14. So, I think this is going to be it right here. This one got ugly. I come off the corner, get the wall, and that just knocks me down into him. Really sorry that that happened, because I was just racing hard. We were having a good race. Scraped the wall, came down. I tried to keep it as straight as I could, and look at that wall ride that he's doing. That's crazy. So Branden, if you watch the video, really sorry, man. Did not mean to get into you. I think, I know that you said it was no hard feelings, but I'm really sorry. I never mean to do that to anyone. So, can't complain about 2 consecutive top 5s to finish off the day. Gonna save it, and we'll see how that helps. So that should have helped both safety rating and iRating, and points. So 154 points, that helps. Gain 68 iRating, 0.18 safety rating. Feeling a little bit more comfortable now that it's back up to a 2.41. Like that. So that was a pretty good stream, guys.